What's up guys, Kukage here with another PlayStation 4 educational commentary on Fortnite. This is not necessarily my favorite video, but I really want to show you guys how to get a real win in solos. And you know, honestly, it's not that glamorous if you're trying to go for wins. You know, if you want to get better, you gotta go for kills. And really, the best way to play is every time you battle someone, just make your mind completely focused on exactly how to kill this person in front of you. And just the next guy comes, how do you kill this guy in front of you? But if you really want to win and that's all you're obsessing about, you should play a little different. And this is just like the perfect representation of how to get a win in solos to me. So I just wanted to show you guys. So first off, when you play this game, you should be spending a lot of time practicing different things. And so, if you're like, I'm not going to focus on wins, but I want to get better, you're going to be practicing on getting kills. And then, you know, there's a lot of things you've probably heard before that are, you know, I'm going to repeat it, but it's important to distinguish one thing from the other. For instance, when I wanted to get better, I knew I had to practice the flick shots with a shotgun, and I made a video about that. Because the game, sometimes when you're that close, it's just so fast that you don't have time to aim or nothing. The problem was, as I started getting good at flick shots, I really liked to do it, so I'd just be flick shotting all the time, endlessly. Never aiming at all, never even using ARs. And you know, eventually I was like, man, why am I losing? I never get a win. And the reason why I never got a win is because I wasn't focusing on how to get a win. I was just obsessed with flick shots. And I did the same thing with building. You know, I was like, man, I gotta get better at building. So I just double ramp with walls every single time. Even if it was a noob in front of me that didn't even know how to build, I'd build a massive double ramp, double wall. It was just a waste of materials. It was really stupid. You know, it was, yeah, the best way to learn how to build, but not the best way to win. And so, right off the bat, I've talked about this before, but where you land is the very first, you know, importance. And obviously, you're looking at the bus line. You don't want to be on that bus line. If you do, you want to be at the end of the bus line, not the beginning. So, preferably, it would be somewhere as far away from the bus line as possible. But once again, you're going to be acceptable to the storm if you're too far away. So this one I kind of choose, you know, I really wanted to do some battling, so I picked this spot hoping there was some people here, but there ended up being really nobody. So when you got the chance, there's no one around, all you want to do is get geared up, get all your gear, hit every chest first. But after you know you've got every chest and you secured a location, which means you made sure no one was there, then it's about getting build. And you'll look at some professionals like even Myth. He'll sit there and spend the entire time until he gets 999 wood, 999 brick, 999 metal. And really it's smart, especially in Season 5, because people just spam, man. There's so many guns that have so much ammo, and they're just, you know, they got rid of the double pump, they got rid of the pump tack, but you know what, they got other metas now that are just as deadly, and you know, people are just spamming away. I don't think it's necessary for the better, but so it's more important to get a lot of build. And so what's the difference between trying to get that dub, you know, trying to get that dub in practice? And knowing the difference between getting the dub and what you're doing to practice is really the most important thing. And this is what I mean. After I practiced my flick shots, I realized that I need to focus, go back to where I was originally and focus on different things. You know, I mean, you got to know how to practice the peek with your ARs. You got to practice your snipers. You know, you got to practice peeking with your snipers. You know, obviously I said building, but you got to practice editing. My point is pick a time that you're practicing and you're not going to get mad if you die. You know, you should actually want to go into massive build battles when you're practicing. You know, 99% of the time I'm playing, I'm actually just practicing. And I'm really wanting the most aggressive guys. You know, I'm looking to fight. And so I don't want a noob. I want a super intense, really hard guy. And you know, it's fun to me. You know, sometimes going for the dub isn't that fun. And this is what I mean. So this game, I was like, man, I haven't had a dub in a while. I'm going to work hard for the dub. I'm going to keep playing solos until I get one. And the main difference is I'm not going to practice anything. The main strategy is to get geared up and avoid every single person until the very end. And when you get to that end, or anybody notices you or attacks you, you unleash hell on them. You do your total sum amount of skills, everything you've ever learned, all the practice, your AR, your building, your flick shot, maintaining high ground. You got to tell yourself, I'm going to try to avoid fights at all costs. But when the fight hits, I'm coming out like a bat out of hell. So I see that guy building to the left of me. He's fighting someone up on that mountain, but I'm going for the win, so I'm like, I'm just gonna hide out, you know? I'm really gonna avoid all fights until completely, you know, hopefully till the very end. When I see the last two guys fight, I'm planning on just sneaking up on them and wasting them. I never play like this anymore. Like I'm totally 100% aggression now. But I'm playing to win. I haven't got one win in season 5 yet.
Nice.
So I'm like totally just creeping, dude. And I'm gonna be in the circle right here too, I think. It's nuts. There's only 3 more guys left, dude. 3 more guys.
Right there.
See if I can get one hit shot in him.
Is hunting rifle accurate 100% or?
It drops. It drops as much as a sniper.
So would it be right there, about a foot?
It's exactly the sniper, but without
How
scope.
high above them would you aim?
Just a little bit. Not much at all. Just up above their head. Just up above their head. See, one thing, the end game is the easiest part of the entire game. Here's why. For one, I don't have to do anything because the storm could kill them by accident.
Yeah.
So as long, if I could hide out, you know, I mean, if you can get a cheeky shot, you should take it. Because one shot could just end that game. Yeah, it's really good. I gotta go this way to be in the storm. Okay. So he's gonna kill this guy this floor. We're gonna have to move that way. The whole storm's gonna have to move that way. There's someone hiding from there. Ooh, Chugbird. It's really hard not to do it, Chugbird. Oh, 2 more people for me to kill, that's it. All I gotta kill is 2. And 1 guy's down there. Just keep telling yourself, the storm could kill them both.
Why did you turn off on your phone?
There's a new thing at the very end, instead of it shrinking to nothing and killing everybody, it moves. Yeah. Watch, the second this guy kills the other guy, I'm just literally giving the other guy everything I got. There it is, right there. Well, that's it, guys. I know that video is kind of cheap, man. Just that's 1 kill. That's my first win of season 5. But that's how you do it, man. Season 5 was hard. I played a lot, never could get a win. And that's how I did it. Well, hey, if you like, make sure to like the damn video, subscribe, and leave a comment.
We can't ignore